guys, we're standing here with Joe and Dylan from Eventide. How are you?
Wonderful. Glad to be here, man.
Thank you. Exciting. Very cool. So what do you guys want to show us today down here?
Well, we're showing everybody the new H9 Max with the crush station algorithm. H9 is pretty much the culmination of our stompbox technology. I mean, you have all the Factor series pedals all in one very small, compact, MIDI-capable chassis. So, 46 algorithms, and you can access pretty much any effect from all the classics to all the Eventide heritage processing, and get some really cool involved sounds or the simple sounds, whatever your heart's desire.
Very cool, very cool. You mind showing us a couple?
Not at all.
Sure. So this is just a straightforward dual delay, It's a dual delay algorithm. We have 9 delay algorithms, including a looper. And this just happens to be one of the ones that you can get on H9 Max. Moving on, we can give you something like a slap,
Yeah!
Or perhaps you want something like a nice chorus, very widespread. We can also give you like a Leslie effect, a rotary speaker, and we have the expression pedal hooked up to it so you can change the rate.
Oh, wow.
On the front panel of the pedal, you can actually program the expression pedal to manage any one of the parameters that are inclusive of that algorithm, And you have something like spring reverb.
Called metal.
So this is part of our new crush station algorithm. You have sort of like a fuzz, overdrive, distortion, and octaver algorithm all in one. It can give you from subtle drives to really rectifier style tones to like fuzzed out, grainy, dying battery type sounds.
Right.
I mean, the sonic palette is vast with this crush station algorithm.
I just want to note how happy he got when he hit metal.
So this is it.
Playing the metal.
So this is it. So we can do things like give you a subtle drive, or something totally like octave down low. Or like your standard rock metal. Then I can go in there and add a little octave. Or a dying battery sound,
Killer. So now all the effects, you can add that octave up or octave down?
Not all the effects. It really depends on the algorithm, but usually you'll find the octave stuff in the pitch factor style algorithms, which if you go to algorithms on the H9 control software, you can find all sorts of pitch and harmonization features there. And then the octaver that you just heard is part of the new crush station distortion algorithm. But where we really excel is giving musicians textures and sounds that they otherwise wouldn't normally get unless you combine multiple pedals. So something like Mod Echo Verb is an Eventide favorite. This combines reverb and modulation to give you this really expansive, lush texture that you can hear. You have things like shimmer, kind of like that airiness on top, almost like strings, or crazy things like classic crystals, it's a well-known Eventide.
So, and before we go on, so this is totally Bluetooth. This is speaking to the H9.
Correct. This is a free application that
Okay.
anybody can download. Even if you don't own H9 Max, you can download it and preview all the songs via the store. Like you can go in there and let's say you're a delay guy, you can go into our time factor stuff, preview all the effects by clicking on the listen, so you
Wow.
can hear dry
Yeah.
and wet. And then make a decision as to whether or not you want to buy an algorithm for $20 and load it into like an H9 core. But H9 Max users get all of our algorithms, all 46 of them, plus whatever we come out with in the future. That's one
Oh,
of the
very
benefits
cool.
of making the decision to go Max. You know?
And now, what is the difference between the Max and the regular?
Well,
is it
again,
a purchase price or is it?
It's pretty much a purchase price.
Yeah.
There's three categories. The core gives you the H910 949 algorithm, which gives you sounds that were made famous by the likes of Eddie Van Halen, Steve Vai.
Oh, who are those
Santry.
people? I don't know who
you
those
know,
are.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
those are my former
Unknowns.
former
Yeah,
guitar
yeah.
instructors. So they give you like 25, rich presets,
Yeah.
and then you can go into our store like I demonstrated, and you can buy additional algorithms for $20. So if you kind of think about it, it's like buying an additional pedal for $20.
For sure,
You know,
sure.
Like let's say other manufacturers have 4 or 5 different delays. We have 9 different delays plus a looper, and each one is only $20. So that's what sets our product apart from a lot of other manufacturers, is that what we consider an algorithm is really an involved effect in and of itself, So then the middle line price, the regular H9 gives you 9 of the most popular algorithms.
Awesome.
Plus on top of that, you can add more yourself.
Right.
We also give you one free one as a courtesy. You can go
Right.
to our store and download one free one. And then
The first one's always free.
the first one's always free. Once you get addicted, then you got to come back and
Yeah.
No, and then of course the H9 Max, as I previously mentioned, gives you everything.
Well, the H9 Max seems like it's the better deal because it's like almost like an evolving pedal, so you're continuously getting new sounds out of it.
We should hire this guy to do marketing for us, man.
We should film the video.
That's exactly
Yeah,
the
yeah.
point. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So whatever our mad scientists over in Little Ferry, New Jersey come up
Uh-huh.
with, they're yours for free. So you're future protected. It's one of the cool things about making the initial investment in going the Max route.
Right.
But if you don't, the beauty of the core or the regular H9 is that you can create a pedal that's uniquely yours in case you don't want hundreds of other sounds you're never going to use.
Right.
So you can tailor it that way. Another cool thing is if you go the Max route, you basically own all the algorithms. So if you buy a second core, that automatically becomes maxed out because you already own a Max.
Very cool.
See?
Very cool.
So a lot of our artists are using 2 or 3 of them because they want to layer effects, and they usually have MIDI controllers doing all the switching for them.
Right.
This is MIDI capable, so it kind of lends itself to that kind of market. Or you can have one master slave, one can control the other one. You can do all sorts of really cool things.
Well, killer. Because I know when I have seen these on boards, I do see 2 or 3 of them on the boards, and that makes sense why they would. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now with that we do the drive thing, a lot of guys will have like a drive preset going into one of our pristine dual delays, or maybe chorus into black hole reverb. So I mean, everybody gets creative in their own way, and we've been asked, is this a multi-effects processor? It is, and it is not.
Right.
Not in the regular sense where you can combine delays, modulations, and reverbs like you would separate pedals. We work on the basis of algorithms, and one of our algorithms might be super involved where they'll have like dual delays with harmonization, or modulation, delay, and reverb all in one, or do a lot of other cooler, unique things. So that's why, like you mentioned, you see musicians with 2 or 3.
Yeah,
of them.
for sure.
In fact, if you buy one algorithm, you can put them in up to 5 H9s.
Oh, okay.
In case
Great.
you want to white out your pedal board.
Yeah. See what you did there? Great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you very much for taking your
my
time. That's
pleasure.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
All right.
This guy to do marketing for us, man.
We should film the video.